Leo, welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot, and thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. Leo, I'd like to say thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes, your comments, and I certainly hope and pray that all is well, Leo. Don't forget our memberships. Come on over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos as well as members-only videos. I'll be doing your reading here from the Necronomicon Tarot. Each of these good shuffles in, and then we will begin your reading. All right, Leo, let's get into it. Okay. Leo, glasses. Okay, looking for my glasses. You may be feeling like lonely, kind of out in the cold, okay? I mean, like buried. Like buried in a sea of despair or misery. Or if this isn't you, Leo, there's someone here who, in your life who feels like this. I don't think it's you. I think there's someone else here, okay? I'm hearing like they feel cold and isolated, like they don't have anyone, okay? I feel like maybe they feel like I'm hearing you're their only prize and glory. Okay, only you, no one else, it's just you. But I'm not quite sure you with this person, Leo, okay? I think this person is there. It's like they're on their own. It's like there's no one there, okay? They feel rejected, cold, okay? Again, dirty, alone, isolated, okay? This person may at one point in time felt really magnetic, charming, larger than life, okay? A real leader, okay? I'm hearing like executed things nicely, okay? Maybe just good at what they did, okay? But no longer here. Like a real friend. Like people would look at them as though, you know, they're a real friend, okay? But now it's like this person, it's like they don't have any friends, okay? It's like they're sitting by themselves all alone, right? Mm. Mm. It's like, all right, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I just feel like they did something or let me hold on real quick. They damn sure lost something. Okay, maybe they lost you, or they're just at a loss. And maybe I feel like at this point, wherever they are feeling alone and isolated, maybe they are alone, okay? They're acknowledging that, you know, I'm alone, I'm in pain, I'm isolated, I have no one, I have no friends, no loved ones, okay? Like it's like they made a real mess of things, like they did some serious damage to themselves, okay? And this person feels, again, alone, lost, okay? It's like, oh, they are really burdened. This person is like tormented. Whatever they know, it's like they wish they didn't know what they know. Okay. Or maybe they wish they didn't do what they did. Okay. Burdened and isolated. I feel like this person, like I said, feels buried in the sea. Did I say of despair or something like that? Okay. And it's like it's dry. It's either dry or they're drowning. Okay. Their life is dry. Everything has dried up, but at the same time, they're drowning, like mentally drowning. Okay. And I feel like emotionally tormented. This person probably can't sleep at night. Okay. Or during the day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's like something, whatever they built, okay, whatever this is about, there's a tower here. Okay. I'm hearing like they were supposed to build something precise and they didn't. Okay. Supposed to be a master builder here. Okay. And they didn't build, whatever they built, it was built on a faulty foundation. Okay. Right. Like on sand, not on solid ground. Okay. Or, you know, under solid ground, whatever. Okay. Well, not all not all houses have basements or whatever. Okay. But whatever. But it was built here on a false foundation. Okay. Nothing solid. Okay. Just too impetuous. I feel like they rushed into doing something, think that it was going to work to their benefit. Whatever it was, they went to build something on a faulty foundation, thinking that rushing into it with little to no knowledge of whatever it is they were doing or whatever it is they were getting into, thinking it was going to be beneficial to them, thinking it was the key, to unlock the door to, I want to say their destiny, or maybe a great destiny, something that was going to be positive, okay, something that was going to be eternal, something that was going to be everlasting. Help them to balance their life out, but it didn't do anything but bring chaos. Okay. Oh, I feel like this person has aged. Okay. Aged. Okay. They might look a lot older than they actually are. And I feel like it's like, I don't know about now at this point. I don't know if this person has given up at this point, but during the process of this, with them trying to building something that was on a faulty foundation, it all came crumbling down. Okay. I feel like maybe after that point, when things started falling apart and crumbling down, they were trying their damnedest here to try to fix it. Like, if you ever put I remember when I was younger, a lady who raised me, she was my pastor's personal secretary. So I'd be in his office sometimes. And one time I was in there sitting at his desk or whatever. And it was just a whole bunch of safety pins. And I took all the safety pins and I hooked them all together. Okay, just, hooked them all. No, not safety pins, paper clips. Okay, and hooked them all together. Thinking, it was a whole bunch of them. Okay, thinking that I could just take them apart, and I couldn't. It just got all tangled, and I'm thinking, how the fuck did this happen? You know what I'm saying? I should be able to just untangle it like with no problem. No. Okay. And my pastor came in, he said, that's what life is like. I didn't even know he saw me or he was watching me. Okay. That's what life is like. The pastor gonna come in with the life lesson or whatever. It's easy to get involved in stuff and entangled in things, but it's hard to come out of it. Okay. That's what this is like with this person. Whatever, it's like they tried to, when the shit started falling apart, it's like this person tried to retreat back, tried to, take their steps back to the beginning to try to undo and fix the mess here that was made, that I feel like they made and couldn't do it. Okay. It's not that easy. You can't trace back. I'm in like a web of deceit and lies. Okay, all with a tangled web we weave. Okay. When first we practice to deceive, and I think the deceit here was trying to build something that they thought was going to be prosperous. Okay, with little to no knowledge of whatever it is that they were doing. Okay, on faulty ground. Okay, on a false foundation. Okay, And I feel like them trying to do this. It's like them searching and hunting and looking in the dark. And I feel like this person even felt alone trying to do this. And I feel like it has really, it aged this person. Again, this person may look a lot older than what they actually are. Okay. And just like dried out. I feel like now they definitely look like they're in a sunken place. Like they're not going to get out. Okay. I feel like this person has retreated and almost just kind of like, it feels like it's the energy of just giving up, of someone who has given up. Okay. Like, I can't go back. I can't retreat. I can't change this. Okay. I can't undo this. I can't fix this problem. I can't solve it. This is their energy. Okay. And I feel like they want to run away. Okay. See, I feel like they were going towards something, maybe where their life was. It was just looked like it was just, not going anywhere, not positive. Okay, like it was just going to be a life of nothing. All right. And jumping into something, maybe some kind of promise was made to this person. All right. Or trying to take some kind of shortcut, a shortcut instead of taking the time to build on a solid foundation, making sure the foundation was solid. No, okay, let me just off and jump off and do this. Okay, and build this. Okay. The presentation looks good. Okay. But when things started to crumble, you could see that it wasn't even like it wasn't real. Okay, it was just an illusion, okay, of something being real, but it wasn't. Okay, doctored up, I'm hearing. Okay, I feel like this person didn't even try, okay, to make good on this. Again, in other words, I don't feel like they did any real research or got the necessary tools or whatever to build, okay, on a solid foundation. It takes too much time. This is what I'm hearing. They wanted to rush into something, okay? And now, once again, their life is falling apart. But again, I feel like they may have looked at their life, looked at maybe their roots, family tree, so on and so forth, and their family, and felt like, I can do more than this. I can have more than this. And I'm just going to build on this faulty foundation, okay? It's going to bring me some money. Okay, it's going to bring me abundance. And maybe it did. Like I said, something about the foundation. I mean, something about the presentation. It was like an illusion. Okay. I feel like it put this person in this King of Pentacles status. Okay. But not for long. It's like for a minute or two. Maybe they started their own business without, enough research, enough knowledge. Okay. Whatever. Okay. They did do well financially, I'm hearing, for a bit of time. This may be someone that you are in a relationship with, or maybe currently, or in the past. Okay. Or you formed some kind of friendship with, maybe business even. Okay. But that shit has shattered. Okay. And I feel like, this person may have been doing some sneaky, deceiving things, because I feel like now they feel guilty. Okay. I mean, I rushed into something. I mean, like without delay. Okay. Something about trust. Like they didn't trust themselves without trusting themselves, but putting their trust in the hands, I'm hearing, of another. So this is something they might have been involved with maybe someone convinced this person to take this route. I mean, they did. Okay. But I do feel like it caused, obviously it caused some kind of issues, some kind of problems, maybe for others. And now I feel like, here we got this broken glass. What do they say when glass breaks? How many years of bad luck, or 7 years or something like that? Maybe that's what this person is dealing with now. Okay, but I feel like this person feels guilty because here's the truth is smacking them in their face that, you shouldn't have been so impetuous. You should have took your time. You should have did some research. You should have figured out what it is that you were into. Okay, what you were jumping off into. You should have just taken the time to build a solid foundation instead of just jumping off into something that would not be to, your benefit here. Okay. feel like this person is just in page energy all over the place. Hold on. Excuse me. It's like I feel like this person just kept expecting someone or something or others to tell them what to do, as opposed to taking some time to learn, read, discover, figure out what they needed to do to build on a but again, it doesn't matter, on a solid foundation. If someone if they were convinced to take this route, to just jump off into something they really didn't know what it was, okay, that caused them to again build on a false foundation, okay, build something that was pretty but just an illusion, okay, that will fall to pieces, okay, in no time, okay. It's like as soon as the first storm hit, then they were just expecting to constantly be told, this is what you do next, then do this, then do that, you know. And they might have been being told by other people or other energies who they didn't know neither. They were all just impetuous, I'm hearing, okay? Just jumping off into something because they thought it was going to be to their benefit, okay? Not looking, I feel like, at the whole, I'm hearing sham. It was like a sham, okay? Not looking at the whole picture. Not looking at the long term, just immediate gratification. But again, just tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. And then going and doing what they were told, but not even like, does that make sense? Does it fit? Should I get like a second opinion? Should I do some research? Mm-mm. They put their trust in something or someone that was untrustworthy. And I feel like it's just, yeah, they put their trust in someone who didn't know what the hell they was doing either. Okay. Didn't know what they were saying either. Okay. I mean, just had no knowledge either. Maybe they were pretending like they did. Okay. I do feel like it's some elements of some magic here. Okay. Maybe spell work, manipulating the forces, okay, for, whatever kind of purposes. I can't say necessarily evil purposes, but I can't say positive purposes, but good purposes either, because it's false. Okay. Whatever this person built here is false. And I do feel like there was a use of maybe like dark, okay, okay, magic. But I also feel like this person was whoever was. I do feel like this person was manipulated, but I also feel like it's just like they were manipulated. I'm not saying that this person is dumb, but they were treated like they were. Okay. And I don't know, did this person catch on to the fact of, okay, I'm being talked to like I'm stupid? Or maybe if they were, they didn't care because, okay, this is some quick cash. Ain't no way in hell this ain't gonna work. I'm about to be set. They were manipulated here. I feel like it's a Queen of Torches. I feel like by this energy. Okay. But I don't feel like that was the only person or energy. Okay. I just feel like either they were manipulated by this person or um it's just magic. Okay. I feel like maybe this person presented, or there was a presentation here. If it was one person or multiple people or a group or something, that it was a presentation of power. Okay. But, and I think through, like I'm saying, through magic. Okay. Through spell work. Okay. All right. But the thing about it is, regardless, these energies or whatever still, whoever was telling this person what, whoever they would constantly go to, tell them what to do next, tell them what to do next, tell them what to do next, this person didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Okay, they were just telling them some stuff. Okay. This wasn't anything that this person had ever really done. So again, it's just illusion after illusion after illusion after illusion. This person here built something on a false foundation to give the illusion of something, okay, good, great, grand, positive, or whatever. Okay, but the shit fall apart as soon as the first storm comes. And I feel like whoever was telling this person, whoever they kept going to, tell me what to do next, tell me what to do next, they were telling them, um, it was an illusion, okay, that whoever they were going to, whatever they were telling, that they knew what they were talking about. And I feel like all of it was just a lot of magic being thrown, spell work. We can do this, we can build this, we can have this, all this money, all this prosperity, all this building, and it all fell flat. Oh my Lord. It's just like, how do you have a fear of knowledge? Knowledge, upright. The fear of knowing too much. The fear is of knowing too much, or of people who know more than you do. If you have a loathing of experts, ask yourself why that is. And that's why this shit fell apart. I don't think it's so much having a fear of, in this situation, a fear of people who have knowledge. It could be, but a fear of knowledge. And it wasn't just this person who had this fear of knowledge. It looks like whoever they were going to, there's a fear of knowledge. Because how do you just tell people to do something and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? And you know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know you don't have any expertise in a particular area that this person is asking you about. But you're telling them to do stuff? You're telling them how to build? And if this person knew that whoever they were going to didn't have knowledge on it, I mean, what the fuck are you doing? That's just dumb. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but that's just dumb. That doesn't make 1 ounce of sense. Let's build something. Okay. Well, I don't know anything about that. Do you know? Okay, let's look it up. No, let's just do it. Watch that be the still. That face I made. Watch that be the still when I post this. That's dumb. And then, but you expect it to last. You think that the spell work or whatever is going to hold shit together. I mean, you have to have knowledge about that. And if you're not willing to obtain knowledge, period, you're not even willing to obtain knowledge about that, what you think is going to be your backbone, what you think is going to hold you together, what you think is going to hold your illusion together. It's just stupid. It's just a risk that this person should not have taken, shouldn't have got involved in this, shouldn't have jumped in the. Who is this motherfucker here? Excuse me. I don't know if somebody is behind this playing some. See, a lot of this shit that people be doing, it be of greater forces and energies and powers that be and spiritual wickedness in high places, forces behind shit, sitting back, making fools of people or presenting things so people can make fools of themselves, just laughing their ass off. And doing what? Harvesting the fuck out of them. Why? Because they know they're stupid. A powerful intellectual elder could help you to face your fears. This may be an actual person, but it could be an author speaking to you through a book. Go read a fucking book. Hell, I mean, something. How do you build something without any knowledge of it? Reading around the subject of your fear could help you to overcome it. Now, I don't know if that's what that is right here. Yeah, whoever this person is, they could have did that. They could have went and, like, realized, I don't know what the hell this is. Let me go get some real knowledge before I try to build something and think that it's going to last and think that it's going to be on a solid foundation. But I don't think so. But I mean, I think that's part of it. But I also feel like there is a greater force working behind it. Some group or some shit like that, some kind of master, some kind of authority that this person may not even know about, who's some kind of authority, who has the knowledge, king of books, that this motherfucker did not have, and whoever they was going to did not have. Okay, just looking at them like they just stupid, just to suck their ass fucking dry. I just don't. How do you be dumb? How can you be dumb like that? That's just dumb. How can you be surprised? How can this person be, I don't understand what happened? How? Let me see if I can go back and fix it. Let me hurry up, honey. From the Inner Garden Oracle Focus. Okay. Do not mistake temptation for opportunity. That's exactly what this person did. Some kind of temptation was thrown. Yeah, you can do this, make all this money. You can have this, that, and the other. Oh, there's opportunity. Don't you? And see those kind of people where you say, don't you think you should look into it? I mean, we have all this information here. I mean, or we can just do it for you. But don't you think you should just look into it? No, hey, you got the information. I'll go ahead and do it. It's going to be some quick money. Going to be fast. Going to put me on the easy street. Ain't no such fucking thing. From the rebel deck. I can't give no excuse to that. That's just stupid. You don't have knowledge of something. You know the person that you're going to doesn't have knowledge of it, but it's going to work. It's going to last. I don't know, Leo. You think someone is lying. And guess what? They are. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with some, Leo. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. Honey, Leo, if this is somebody you dating, run for the fucking hills, honey, because if somebody that dumb and put their life in them kind of ruins, what you think they're going to do with yours? Peace.